into the last few minutes of the show. Hope you're doing okay. Hope your Monday is Mondaying. You're yet to start it officially. Everyone hates Mondays normally because of is it the stress that comes with Mondays?
I wouldn't call it that. Usually we shut down a number of things when we enter the weekend.
Yes.
Monday is just the day that we get back to reality.
You
get back to reality.
Yes.
And it's the most disorganized day of the week in most cases because you're trying to get back to a certain kind of life that you had closed on Friday. When
your body has to get back into the working mood. So
we shouldn't blame Monday, we should blame ourselves on the weekend for fooling us, yet it's just 2 days.
Truly, the way we handle ourselves during the weekend says a lot about why we hate Mondays.
Yes.
Because normally people in Uganda will party the whole of the weekend.
There are others who were partying even yesterday, trust me on that.
And yet it's a Monday. Anyway, it's Monday and we're here to discuss more business. It's yet another week for you as the business community to get updates, daily updates regarding business. As we're summing up our SMB today, we're strictly going to be looking at regional trade and cargo movement across the countries here. Well, when we talk about cargo movement, you get to realize cargo is generally managed at the Mombasa port and Dar es Salaam because we are a landlocked country. And that takes us to the issue of trade as exporting. I think that is the biggest challenge we are having in exporting goods.
Because we're a landlocked country.
We're landlocked. And I believe if you're a landlocked country, now you have to defy all the odds. Look at the taxes that are added onto that. Yeah. Now you have to take your goods out of, you're not only crossing, let's say Africa, but you have to first cross your neighboring countries.
And I mean, you also have to maintain a very good relationship with your
them.
neighbors.
Very true.
When they are affected, say politically, and there is a disruption, you're directly affected as well. And of course, that has a lot of impact
on our trade. But I believe with our Ugandan traders here, normally, because we want to see them expand, everyone wants to expand and grow across the borders. But I believe some of us have challenges of only looking at this small space here. Someone is more comfortable with operating in Kampala, not looking at, let's say, Kenya, Tanzania, and this has actually become a very huge concern to some of the associations, getting these traders to at least go across the borders. When you look at that particular cargo movement tracking on that map, pretty much shows you how traders can easily tap into opportunities because the routes are there, and with I believe transportation will make it easier for traders to move their goods.
I believe I don't know when you look at a country like Uganda, first of all, you're going to have to go back to individuals and show them how possible it is.
Yes.
To have their cargo move from even just Uganda to Tanzania to Kenya or to Rwanda, just that. Then from there, now they can think about what next. But we've seen people who actually shipping their cargo, and of course it's very, very, very capital intensive to do that. So you would have to go through the hassle of using Kenya and all, but at one point people have to use that because that's the solution they have available at the moment. And
I believe, but when you look at transportation, most of the East African countries are now working on transportation. Kenya working steadily on the issue of transportation because movement of cargo is only going to be, let's say, supported ably by a good road network. Here in Uganda, Ugandans have a challenge with the potholes that we have across the city, making it really hard.
Which did not seem to be reducing anytime soon.
Very.
Because one day they work on this road and the other day...
The other one is also...
And then by the time they finish the other one, the one they had renovated the other time...
And this really was, as you move in industrial area, Bugolobi side, Namungo areas, it is really worse with the potholes. And I believe if you're someone who is dealing in perishables across that lane, then it becomes very worse.
Do they use the road? I doubt they use it often, if they should. Because
I think it's just an option
that comes
to cut traffic jam. But I think for the issue to do with trade across the region, it is something that we all are interested in discussing because we want to see our traders grow. I think the emphasis of growth is something we should rely on. How we grow is dependent on the individual's capacity, I believe.
Right.
But then also
Government
the others
intervention.
external factors that
Government
government.
intervention. When you look at even the taxes themselves, Ugandans are taxed quite heavily
Yeah.
on different levels. So you're going to find this particular Ugandan who says, no, I can't manage the taxes in Uganda, so I'll stay as small as I am. And also the fact that our minds are still, for lack of a better word to put it, still a bit small. We think small.
We're only thinking in our comfort zone. We're so
yes.
comfortable with
as
the
long
little we
as,
get.
as long as you get food on the table.
Today,
And yes, and then the kids are going to school if you have kids. And then you can afford one or two things that look good and no, that's it.
And I think that is also something that we need to change as Ugandans, how we perceive certain things in regards to business or trade. How comfortable are you as an individual? Are you only comfortable, just like Chantal said here, sometimes some of us only look at the daily food. I'm okay, if I have something I've put on the table, then I'm good to go. No worries, no nothing the other day. But then you always have to think about the next day. What is going to happen next day after today? So those are some of the things you get to realize. But of course, trucking cargo movement across the region is something that you need to look at. When slowly back at the news recap we had, there was a report regarding clearance of cargo at the Malaba border. Now, those particular videos are courtesy of the Malaba border. That is what happens at the border of Malaba. Though there is slow movement of trucks, reason being they're always checking for, let's say, equipment. Then they're also tracking to see that, because under there is a scanner. The scanner normally goes through to see whether someone is bringing in an illegal item in the country. So I believe that is one of the reasons that affects movement of cargo at the border, and in turn also affecting those who are waiting.
How many scanners do we have?
It's actually one tower there. That really should. So these are things that are affecting us as a country, and we need to fix them. And it goes back to our traders here. Someone is you're waiting for your container for, let's say, 6 months, and then it's at the border. They are waiting for.
Yes, and then of course, after all that, there is taxes that they're going to put on you, and it has taken you 6 months to get it here, and then it's going to take another maybe 3 months or even
because
more.
You have to clear the taxes.
To clear the taxes, yes.
And then you reach a time when, if you're actually dealing in commodities, for example, clothes that sometimes will be off the market for a while, then you're not making the money.
Imagine right now you're shipping in Christmas, say, clothes and items.
And they set the border for.
Yes, until
maybe
maybe
they come in January. Then I think it's.
You will have to wait until
December next year.
Yes.
More months of you making losses of goods that you actually sent for.
Right.
And I think that is a topic that we can definitely discuss more about here and there. But surely it's a time for us to say goodbye to you, our dear viewers, where we've been catching up the show from. I'm Jorapol Sonko here.
And I am Chantal Akandida.
All right, and this is Smart Means Business. Surely, till next time, tomorrow morning, we shall be here as early as 6:30 a.m. to drive your business and taking you through all that matters business across the country and across the region. Just a quick one, do follow us on our social media, Twitter, Smart24TV, Facebook, Smart24TV Official. Then our Instagram is Smart24_TV. The website is www.smart24.tv. And of course, our YouTube channel is Smart24TV Live. Have a blessed day. Good morning.